I'm here. Allows to play off, puts a shot away, and it's just another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody, pitch side. England have won this one 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks.
Callum looking for Godfrey. Callum got Godfrey. It's Stephen Godfrey. He's at the goal. Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners for 2018.
Well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads.
Good evening, or buenos dias, buenas tardes, and buenas noches. We welcome you from a lovely sunsetting night in Estepona as we await the arrival of our two teams tonight. In this preseason friendly clash, we will have the CD Almuñecar B-side against the Estepona B-side. Competing at the Estadio Francisco Muñoz in beautiful Estepona, the home of the FC Malaga City Academy, and soon to be home of a few more teams, but we've got that news for you on the way, so stick around. We'll have plenty to share coming up. As we await the teams, the shot you can see now is the beautiful stadium itself, Estadio Francisco Muñoz, nestled into the hills of Andalusia. Absolutely beautiful setting, gorgeous night as the sun just completes its descent over the rolling hills to the north of us. Our players team ready, and out come the referees and out come the two teams. Walking past our wonderful photographer Floor as she captures all of the shots that you will see on our social media and that the players will post on their social medias all throughout the season. As we take the field, even though it is preseason, this will be two halves of 45 minutes, just as a normal game of football. And do, as usual with these preseason matches, expect a lot of squad rotation and substitutions as we're attempting to keep players fresh. This side has played before against Granada. It was live streamed right on this channel, and we hope you tuned in with us. So this will be a lot of these players' second or third game in Spain. And even though they've played before, as they salute the crowd, they salute you, the viewers, watching with us tonight. Even though they've played in Spain, they're still getting used to the culture, the climate, and everything wonderful that goes with Spanish football. And I'm sure they are ready for another big game tonight. Having done the pre-match due diligence, we do have names, numbers, and countries for every player in the squad tonight. I will try my best with pronunciations as always, but if I do say something wrong, please do not hesitate to correct me in the comments, and I will try once again my best to get them correct. Final checks being made by both the referees as Almunecar lines up for their team photo. And wow, this is one of the longer pre-match ceremonies that I can remember. Let's get it underway, boys. Come on now. As the players break their huddle, run off to their scheduled positions, and as is per usual with me in my third game, I'm already falling into my routine of commentary. I will go through the team and their numbers and their positions as we are underway in the early sparring stages of the game where the teams are only feeling each other out. We may get some immediate action with the players that we've got on the pitch today. Usually, we can settle down and I'll bring you player by player, position through position, so you know who is playing, where your person that you're watching is playing, so you can follow their every movement with our broadcast. And today you all should consider yourself lucky, as I do have access to the stream comments, so I will be shouting out names and places and people. Anyone that comments on the stream, I will see it and I will be able to give you shout out. We have an early comment from Emmanuel Oganubi, who has told me in no uncertain terms to be quiet. Well, I'm sorry, Emmanuel, this is now my job. I will not be quiet. So I hope all is going well with you, but you're going to have to listen to me for the next 90 minutes or as long as you commit to supporting the CDAC under 23 side. So Emmanuel, it's nice to see you, but be quiet. And we are underway here in Estepona. Estepona kickoff onto the far side as we look to settle ourselves early in the game. Names and numbers coming soon as Estepona turn the ball over, and it's the first touch in goal for number 1 Musa Sangra, the French goalkeeper, making his debut in Spain today. Some quick play out of the rack, springs the number 12 down the right-hand side. Ball is cut off in the middle as the linesman is flagging for offside, and now is finally spotted by the referee. Offside was number 22, Mario Abu Mitri, the Lebanese striker, as Estepona looked to build quickly out of the back. Ball is moving side to side. Number 3, we're beginning to see a pattern in the Spanish system here, with a lot of balls being played around the back and ultimately looking for passes into the middle of the pitch, as we've seen in a previous match today. As number 3 goes quickly down the left side, looking for the Estepona number 10 in the box, defended, forced out wide. Attempts a back heel, and there is a corner for Estepona. Corner for Estepona provides the first chance of the game and gives us our first chance to see how CDAC sets up to defend set pieces in this coming season. Looks like a mixture of zonal and man marking, which is the norm in today's football, and especially within Spanish football. We've got a few players in a zone, one on the post, and everyone else man marking near the top of the box. Estepona looked to go short. A quick little 1-2 played in between, closed down by Gerson Maldonado. Number 10 attempts to get the ball, but 22 Mitri cuts it out, and a foul is committed. The pressure is relieved. Nothing more you like as a keeper than seeing a short corner and then your defenders just pick it up like that. No ball in the box, no danger at all. As the ball goes long from Almunecar, looking to get a foothold into the game. Flicked on header by number 10, who is Mohamed Conte, one of our local Spanish players. Unfortunately, can only go as far as the keeper, who clears long down his left-hand side. Flicked on header is won by number 7, but cut out by number 4, who is Kelcio Santos, the Angolan center back. Sprayed back to Sangra, who looks to play out of the back as the CDAC sides and the FCM sides continue their possession-based system, never faltering, never wavering in that technique no matter what happens. As a quick turnover spells trouble, but Estepona can only do as much as to clear for an Almunecar throw. Throw in taken down the line, one back by Estepona. A speculative shot from a tight angle and from range is easily held by Musa Sangra in goal. Ball is played short into Kelcio Santos, who looks to build through the middle. Nice incisive pass, finds the center midfielder, who sprays a long ball down the left-hand side to Gerson Maldonado, number 15, who was unfortunately just caught outside. Long ball was played over the top by number 18, Dante Gilbert from Trinidad. As Estepona look to possess the ball and to stay in, we have a bit of a moment to go through our formation. At right back is number 12, Ricardo Bustamante. Number 4, Kelcio Santos playing right center back. Number 6 at left center back is Eric Graham from Atlanta, Georgia. And as the play continues, we will keep going through them. And as I see more numbers, we will keep going through them. It is only the third game for me as well. I have not met a ton of these players before. So as the season goes on and the more games I call, the more I'll start to know players by faces and names rather than just numbers. But as for now, we'll just have to deal with the numbers. Estepona midfielder sheds a few tackles, sprays the ball out wide to number 7, closed down by Bustamante. Reverse ball played. Santos covers over, ball crossed into the box, is cut out and chased down by number 17. That is Silvio Jr. from the UK. as number 11 puts in an absolutely crunching tackle and is whistled for a foul, even though he appeared to get the ball. That's number 11, Jordan Brown, the English midfielder, looking to get stuck in early. Looked like a fair tackle from him here, but that could have been the case if he got some of the ball and a lot of the man, as the Estepona player seems to be in a bit of trouble. Replay looks like he might have been caught on the ankle, but the player is up with a bit of a help from his physio slash assistant coach slash training staff. Seems to be shaking it off all right. He's a tough guy. He is telling the referee in no uncertain terms that he disagreed with a lack of card there, but the referee in a preseason friendly has chosen to keep his cards in his pocket thus far. As Estepona set up for a free kick, we have plenty more comments coming through on the stream, and yes, I promise I do see them, and I will get to them just as soon as I can, hopefully after this free kick sails harmlessly over the bar. Four-man wall set up to counter a free kick from about 25 yards. The number 11 takes it and scores brilliantly well. Wow, what a finish that was from the Estepona, number 11. Stands straight up and sticks it into the top corner, unfortunately just getting the better of Sangra. That's a tough one as a keeper, lined up with two different players, right-footed and left-footed over the ball. You can't really gamble on any side. Probably a bit unsighted there as the ball flew over the wall, and it found the top corner. So our boys find themselves 1-0 down within the first 10 minutes here. We've got plenty of game left to play to build back into the game. Quick turnover by Almunecar leads to an Estepona throw down the right-hand side. As number 10 builds down the line side, looks to cut it back. Ball is cut out in the middle and cleared up to Abu Mitri, who can only do as well as touch back to Maldonado. The ball is cleared long down the left-hand side. Possession regained by Almunecar as Bustamante looks to go long into the feet of Abu Mitri, but it's just cut out, and Estepona reset with a keeper. Abu Mitri decides to press high, trigger the teams all the way up, as Maldonado presses in, but unfortunately is beaten by the pass to the outside. Our left back appears to be number 7, Leirla High from Ireland. Pressing high there, assisting Maldonado with his press, as he now decides to drop off and mark the run of number 11 as Maldonado recovers behind the ball. As the winger plays a brilliant swish out to the number 7, closed down well by Bustamante. Play kept in front of him, another lovely reverse ball from the 7, played goes for the near post and just pulls his strike wide. Well covered by Sangra and goal. Shot was not going to beat him, but a good attempt nonetheless from the Estepona number 3. Some dangerous play coming down the Estepona left-hand side, the Malaga City right side. That's the second time that overlapping run has been utilized. Now for some comments, we've got Vaughn Jaminer with 2 comments saying these lot don't want it and class commentary. Well, Vaughn, I'd like to thank you very much. And with a these lot don't want it comment, I have to think he's from England. So Vaughn, wherever you're watching from in the world, thank you for your support and thank you for the compliment. It means very, very much to hear. Also got Aaron Graham. Great job commentating, mate. That's my guy out there at left center back. Atlanta is in the building, so we have made it all the way to Atlanta, USA. Aaron, thank you very much for watching and supporting. And we'll make sure we follow Eric's every move in the match today. Estepona looked to build through the middle, cut out by number 10, Mohamed Kanta. Played all the way back to Sangra and possessed through high down the left-hand side. Pops the ball inside for number 18, Dante Gilbert, as possession is retained by CDAC. Some scrappy play down the right-hand side leads to the Estepona ball, and the number 2 driving at our back line, cuts inside dangerously, makes 1 move, makes 2 moves, around downside, and brilliantly cut out by number 6. That is Eric Graham on the tackle on the left-hand side. So there he is, Aaron, making a play just like that. Brilliant tackle, and the ball is defended out for a corner. We've got Josh Blake, Asheville, North Carolina is in the house. Well, thank you. We've got the Southern United States pretty blanketed now. Josh, thank you for your comment. Asheville, North Carolina is indeed in the house. Ball swung in from the corner dangerously and headed clear over by number 18. That is Dante Gilbert for another corner. Estepona threatening here. CDAC need to make sure they shut up shop and prevent themselves from conceding a second goal so early in the match. And we've got the close-in shot. I'm not sure if that ball is in the quadrant, but it's swung in anyway by the number 10 near post. Flicked on by the Estepona player, only into the chest of one of our defenders as we look to clear. Number 17 is Silvio Jr. from the UK, does well to hold up the ball and win our side a throw. Long ball into the feet of Abu Mitri, does well to control and then fouled relatively unceremoniously as number 11, Jordan Brown, dumped to the turf. Some possible retaliation for his previous foul, but nothing doing. Jordan's a tough kid. He's been in the UK. He's faced harder challenges than that, 100%. He's popped right back up onto his feet, and Bustamante stands over the free kick. Looks to go long through the middle, looking for the feet of Conte. Fortunately can't find him as Maldonado flicks the ball back forward. And the ball is put out right away as number 2 has appeared to pick up a knock on the far side. He seems to be getting treatment from the physio. We hope he's all right. And as respect should dictate, we should throw the, I would expect to see a throw in back to the number 5 right now and have Estepona retain possession. And as half predicted, the ball is indeed thrown back to Estepona, but back to their keeper as they start over with their left center back and look to build out of the back. There's that press. As soon as that ball goes to the corner, maybe an Academy ride directive, I'm not too sure, but everyone seems to be pressing. Number 10, Mohamed Kanta, looks to pick up the ball, and it's cleared out under pressure from Estepona. We'd like to send a massive hello to Claudio Bolaños. Hello from Kissimmee, Florida. Claudia, hello. Thank you for coming onto the stream. Thank you for commenting. It's great to hear from you. We have now reached about 3 of the 7 or 8 southern states, so thank you very much. Watching from Kissimmee, Florida, Claudia Bolaños. Number 11, that is Jordan Brown, dribbling down the left-hand side, earns CDAC a throw deep into Estepona territory. Long ball thrown into the box by Bustamante. He can only find the head of the Estepona center back. Bustamante looks to recollect, does well. Looks to take on the outside back, picked up by number 17, Silvio Jr. Goes for a curling strike, and ooh, just held by the keeper. Great angle from our camera people behind here. You can really see the curl of that ball, the whip that he managed to put on the shot. Unfortunately, just lacked a bit of the power to trouble the Estepona keeper, who held well. In what I might say is not the Spanish style. I've seen a lot of Spanish keepers just parry that ball into God knows where. As Estepona looks to break down the right-hand side. Overlapping run from the number 2, who's been threatening from right back all day. Stood up well by LIVELIVE. And the ball is half cleared and then fully cleared out to number 11, Jordan Brown, who through some good footwork finds Abu Mitri. Plays a beautiful set ball back to him as CDAC look to possess. And no foul called there, somewhat surprisingly, as it looked like Brown was taken out once again. But the referee was happy to see the play continue as Estepona have a throw-in on the far side. You can hear in the background Coach Yvonne Moya yelling out instructions. Possible position switch coming in, as yes, I have picked it up. Jerson Maldonado, number 15, has moved into left back with Lirla moving up the pitch into the left midfield slot. Good possession from Estepona as they look to build. But the ball can only go horizontal again as they switch sides and begin attacking. But cut out well. Abu Mitri may have a bit of a run at this. He can use his pace. He's certainly rapid. And the ball is well marshaled by Estepona. Jordan Brown header over the top to Kanta, who is offsides once again. 3 or 4 offsides being caught early for Almunecar. Might have to be a bit more disciplined on the line, make a bit of an adjustment heading into the latter stages of the first half. And although the linesman did call offside, we've been told from our intensive replay booth back in the UK that he was, quote, nowhere near offside. So the linesman appears to be in preseason form, just as we all are. Good long ball for Sangra, finds the feet of Bustamante, who controls brilliantly, looks to play Abu-Mitri behind, and Abu-Mitri is in with one-on-one with the keeper, squares it selflessly, the middle takes a touch out of his feet, rounds the keeper, will he do it? He will! What a finish! Well done, number 10, Mohamed Kanta. The Spanish midfielder keeps his composure, takes a touch, rounds the keeper, and finishes him emphatically. What a finish, 1-1. Hopefully you guys are as blessed with the replay as I am not, but if my memory serves me correctly, a long ball from number 1 Musa Sangra finds Bustamante on the right hand side, who brings down brilliantly, springs in behind our number 22 Mario Abu-Mitri, who squares incredibly selflessly for number 10 Mohamed Kanta, who finishes it with authority. And now it's a whole new game, 1-1, about 20 minutes gone in the first half. As Estepona looks to counter immediately, but the long ball only finds the feet of Sangra. Looking for a long ball over the top, but unfortunately Abu-Mitri slips as Estepona builds out of the back. Have to give credit to Abu-Mitri there. Different kinds of strikers might just blast that 1v1, but very good selfless play to lay in his teammate for the easy finish. That's Abu-Mitri's second assist in 2 games, as he did have the first assist in the game against Granada last weekend. So his strong start to him in Spain is just now the only thing he needs to do is get on that score sheet. Estepona built through the middle. Almunecar recovering well behind the ball, getting their bodies behind the ball. As Abu-Mitri looks to break in behind again after some sloppy play from Estepona, and the goalkeeper has a dangerous reverse ball just sneak past the outstretched leg of Abu-Mitri, but it's turned over again as Silvio Jr. looks to break down the right side. Well cut out by the number 3, some sound defending there, but Silvio won't give up the chase, continues fighting all the way back to the keeper, and Abu-Mitri has decided to hold his team back from now, reset, get into shape, and close up shop. We've got loads of comments coming in, all of them in relation to the goal. It is great to see so many of you on the stream with us tonight. If I read through all of them, I would not be able to actually commentate on the game, especially as Abu-Mitri is in behind again, and a brilliant sliding tackle, which looked like he got ball, but the referee has taken a different view of it and given a free kick to Almunecar just outside the box. Huge chance for us to make it a 2-1 advantage. Based on our expert replay station, he first brought the player down, and as going through the player, he managed to collect a bit of the ball after that. So clear case of player first, ball second, leading to a good call by the referee and a very big chance for Almunecar to make it 2 goals in about 2 minutes. Loads of comments coming in. Mishka, Trinidad is in the house. I love this commentator. Well, thank you very, very much. Glad to see you are here from Trinidad supporting Dante Gilbert, our number 18. We'll make sure to keep you updated on everything he does. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support. A whole cluster of players lined up to take it. Every player wants their shot at glory. Nothing better than sticking a free kick in the top corner in Spain. We'll see who lines up to take it. I see Abu-Mitri over there. I see goal scorer Mohamed Kanta also lined up as well. Goalkeeper is happy with his wall. Referee is just doing some last-minute housekeeping. There's Jordan Brown and Jerson Maldonado in the box looking to poach on any rebounds. Kanta steps over, and Abu-Mitri blasts the free kick into the wall. Silvio Jr. recollects and maintains possession for Almunecar as the counter-attack is prevented. And we go all the way back to Musa Sangra in goal. Big touch out of his feet, looking to clear long. Does so brilliantly to the feet of Lirla as the ball is sprayed all the way back to the keeper quite well from the Estepona number 7. Estepona breaks a few lines with a pass into the midfield. Well read by Jordan Brown and cut out. Looks to have been pulled back by the number 28, but the referee is happy to let play go on as Bustamante recollects the ball, cuts inside away from the tackle of number 10. and finds our Trinidadian midfielder, Dante Gilbert. Referees play an advantage. Bit scrappy this last 5 minutes, but CDAC look to get their foot on the ball. Number 6, Eric Graham drives into midfield and hits it right into the referee. Based on the new rules issued by FIFA in the last year or two, that should be a drop ball, which should allow CDAC to maintain possession, as they were the ones in possession beforehand. And I don't think, knowing the rule, Gilbert has just touched the ball, which could mean a handball, but we're going to see as it's preseason. The ref may give him the benefit of the doubt here, as the number 9 is arguing that he did indeed touch the ball with his hand. But the referee happy to let it go on. So ref, thank you for that one, as we maintain possession of the ball. Ball from Sangre played out wide into the number 6, Eric Graham, who has taken up shop on the right-hand side. As we've got loads more comments coming in. Kevin McCulta, let's go Jerson. Anna Bumitri, vamos Mario from Cleveland, Ohio. We've got Cleveland, Ohio in the house. We are just blanketing the United States of America right now. So USA, thank you for your support from all over. Vamos Mario from Cleveland, Ohio. We see you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for turning in. Ball is played into Lurla. He looks for Abu Mitri going forwards, who just has the touch go a bit out of his feet. A tough ball to control, but very well done from the big striker. Justin unlucky on the second touch. Now Sieto Conta Vas Mohammed, number 10. My rudimentary Spanish says that means go Mohammed, number 10. And you'll be happy to know and happy to see that Mohammed has indeed scored the goal of the match for CDAC. And he's in behind again, but he's whistled for offside and rifles his shot off the crossbar anyway. I would love to see the replay on that one, as he looked even when the ball was played over the top. But the referee has put his flag up for offsides. Estepona get us back underway again after a brief stoppage to recollect the ball. Number 10 turns dangerously in the middle, looks to play, but cut out well by Maldonado. Looks for the feet of Abu Mitri, but it's just too far. Ball is swung through on the right-hand side. Sangre well off his line, very well composed, and plays a brilliant ball down the left side. That is number 17, Silvio Jr., who has swapped from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, as Lurla has come over to the right-hand side. Lurla Hai, or Hey, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So if anyone in the comments could correct me, that would be much appreciated. Has swapped over to the right-hand side. So a lot of tactics, a lot of tactical switches being implemented by Coach Ivan Moya here, looking to find the best way his squad works together, still building the chemistry, everything that makes a winning team successful. Some quick interplay, one of those famous Spanish triangles, springs the number 7 down the line. Bustamante with a late tackle, balls into the middle and claimed by Sangre in the box. Some good defending there from Almunecar to get a foot on the cross, deflect it into the waiting hands of Sangre. Quick turnover from Almunecar has put us under pressure, but the ball is recollected by our number 4, Kelsio Santos. Sprayed into the middle to Mohamed Kanta and repossessed, as play has halted for an injury to the Estepona player on the far side, which will give me a chance to go through some more comments. Michael Lazarus, let's go Dante. Thank you, Michael, for watching and tuning in. As the physio comes on to tend to the injured Estepona player. A lot of comments on the goal. Thank you for your streams. And we do have some pronunciation help for me, as a comment from the bottom, Lur La Hey. So I promise I will try to get the name as well as I can, as correct as I can. And the commentator is still in preseason form as well, so thank you for that. Thank you for the correction. Any help is always welcome that you can give me, so it is much appreciated, and I will do my best to make sure I say it correctly throughout the rest of the course of the game. as play looks to get back underway. And does so with ball from Eric Graham back to Musa Sangra, who looks to play long into Bustamante once again, but it's cut out. Some quick play from Estepona down the left side. Lurla Hay cuts it back underneath. Ball's played through to the 10. Number 9 cuts in on his left foot and rifles a shot off the crossbar. Wow, caught Sangra completely by surprise, caught me completely by surprise, but his effort can only do as well as clatter against the crossbar and fly out harmlessly. Estepona retained possession, building down the left-hand side where the number 7 has been dangerous. That time he plays a harmless ball into the box, and it is cleared by our number 6, who is Eric Graham. Abu Mitri picks it up in the middle. Cut out again as Estepona looks to build. A lot of Estepona's dangerous play coming down the wings, which may be why Coach Ivan Moy is making so many changes. As number 9 is played in behind, looked offside from my vantage point as Sangra comes out very well to snuff out the danger. Looked about a yard off from where I was standing, but Sangra wasn't to know, came off his line brilliantly and cleared. The Estepona player cuts inside. Clearance to the feet of Abu Mitri, holds it up well, looks to show his pace as he turns on the far side, carrying the ball, getting hassled and harried all the way, and draws a foul, much to the ire of the Estepona players, as 4 of them throw their hands in the air and say, I didn't touch him, wasn't me, even though all 4 of you pushed him over. Great turn and run from Abu Mitri, really showing his pace and strength as he drove down the left-hand side, attracting a full crowd of Estepona defenders with him, ultimately earning a set piece for the side. Shout out to Omar Karaki. Shout out from Canada. We have gone international so far today. We have Canada, we have Trinidad, we have the United States. So thank you, Omar, for tuning in. Your support is much appreciated. Ball swung in, hung up back post, looking for the head of Abu Mitri, flicks it on. Ooh, and number 6, Eric Graham, arriving just a step too late at the back post. Looks like could have been deflected off the head of an Estepona player, but referee is happy to call a goal kick. High line employed here by Moya's team, looking to really close them in, force that ball over the top. Number 9 again looked a bit offside, closed down by number 4, Kelsio Santos, who wins the ball back and wins their side of throw as the number 9 goes down once again. Seems to be in some discomfort here, hoping it's nothing serious as the ref goes over to check on him, and the Estepona physio is up again, one of the busiest men on the pitch thus far. He's up, he's back, he said his piece to the referee, clearly disagrees with the lack of a foul call there. The referee will not change his mind as Maldonado takes the throw in. Jordan Brown pressing all the way, looking to win the ball, and gets whistled for a foul. Seemed to be 50-50, he seems to be running alongside the player, shoulder to shoulder, but referee is taking a different view of it and blows for a foul. Good place to commit a foul. No real threat in that area of the pitch, so good foul. And you know what? If you win that ball without committing a foul, you might be a 1v1. So definitely a good attempt to go for it, just a bit unlucky on the call. Estepona keep the ball moving backwards as Abu Mitri attempts to cut the pass, but the goalkeeper sneaks it by him as the number 4 center back looks to build into the midfield. Long ball down the side, looking for the center folder, cut out well by Brown, or by Graham, excuse me. Finds Jordan Brown in the middle. There we go. I knew he was going to get the ball. As it cycled out to number 28, closed down by Kelsio Santos. Very well done, but the overlapping run, dangerous as ever from Estepona. Seeks out the number 5 in the middle, but it's cleared brilliantly by number 6, Eric Graham, the defender from Atlanta, Georgia, really showing his prowess back there with some big headers won and some big clearances. Corner for Estepona, left footer, gonna be an in-swinger, always tough for the keeper. Ball swung in over the near post, punched very well by Sangra. Got good distance on the punch, cleared the 18 and allows his line to get up very well. Well dealt with from our French goalkeeper Musa Sangra. Estepona look immediately to counter back. but the long ball goes harmlessly out on the far side to be recovered by Maldonado. Maldonado goes quick into the number 4, Kelsio Santos, as CDAC look to build out again. Switched over to Ricardo Bustamante, who under pressure cannot control the ball as it goes out for an Estepona throw. Was put in a bit of a tough spot there. Not too much he could do if he takes a touch and keeps it in. He's under pressure right away. Almost a better decision to let the ball run out. Number 7 looks to catch goalkeeper off his line. Sangra parries to the number 11, and it's blocked away by Maldonado. Good recovery and emergency defending there by number 15, Gerson Maldonado, coming out of Lima, Peru. Very nice block on the far side. I promise I will not harp on the fact that the keeper possibly had an ability to catch that. But you know, in the match, it is always tough, and it's always a tough decision between parry and hold. You always want to be rather safe than sorry, so I don't mind the parry in that situation. Get that ball away from you as quick as you can. Ball swung in again, dangerously without foot, headed clear by our number 22, Abu Mitri, and a shot from distance goes wide. Good defensive header there from number 2, Abu Mitri. Really showing his strength and showing his prowess on both ends of the pitch. He's been the target for a few of our attacking set pieces. The ball always seems to find him on the defensive ones. Good player to have in your side. Sangra looks long again, likes that ball over to Bustamante. Number 10 tries to bring it down, but cut out well by Ricardo Bustamante, who's just scrapping away against 2 players, does really well to retain the ball. Tries to turn out and wins our side of throw. Well done, Ricardo Bustamante. Long throw is headed up as Bustamante continues. An absolutely frenetic game right now. Chances on both sides, up and down, pinball all around with the ball, but some good skill being shown by both sides as the ball goes in behind and into the hands of Sangra. Some good interplay from Estepona leads to the ball into the channel to the ever-dangerous number 7, who takes on our number 7, Lurlahe, who commits the foul. Good feet there by number 7, who for some reason kicks the ball against the wall, showing a bit of frustration for whatever reason that was. But all right, he's entitled to do that, as number 10 looks to go quickly and catch our defender sleeping, and he may have done. Oh, and the ball just misses 2 of the attacking Estepona players and goes out for a goal kick. Wow, we dodged a bullet there. Number 10, quick free kick, caught our center halves and our back line napping. But fortunately for them, it also caught the Estepona players just a step too slow. Ball is switched out wide to number 17, Silvio Jr., inside to Conta. Brings the ball back down, looks over the top. Abu Mitri couldn't exactly get a read on it. Late jump, and the keeper claims. Some good creative play in there from Conta to make something work. Just unfortunate, it was just out of his reach. Estepona looking into the midfield again, trying to break those lines, trying to find those little pockets of space, but being shut out well. Ricardo Bustamante intercepts the pass and looks to counter. Ooh, just too far for Abu Mitri up there. Mario Abu Mitri, the danger man, clearly. A lot of balls looking for him over the top, a lot of balls in behind. With that combination of strength and power, you can see why. Long ball switch to dangerous number 7. Bustamante recovers well, and then wins a brilliant tackle as Eric Graham, composed as ever, plays the ball back to Sangra. Just gives his keeper a bit of extra time for a big clearance. As the ball rolls out for an Estepona throw, we have been receiving some comments for Daniel Higino from Brazil. I can report that he is on the bench. He is ready to go in at a moment's notice. But unfortunately, this is not him right now, as number 25, the Australian Jacob Hewitt, comes on for number 11, Jordan Brown. Probably just a minute's rotation. Jordan Brown may just be a bit tired. And it's probably a decision from Coach Ivan Moya saying, hey, you know what? You've worked hard for about 40 minutes. have a rest, and we may get you on before the end of the game. Mario Abumitri is fouled, and we have a bit of a coming together. And the referee has given the first yellow card of the game to the number 7, who did show a bit of frustration before kicking the ball against the wall, and has just taken it out on our number 22 Mario Abumitri, who then slaps hands with the center half to make sure everybody's still friends, everybody's all right. And we seem to have swept everything under the rug except for the number 7, who I can still see the smoke coming out of his ears. He is raging, the number 7, but in order to absolve him from any future punishment, the coach has switched his sides with the winger. Long ball over the top, Abumitri with an ambitious header from about 18 yards, looking to catch the keeper off his line, and forces a sprawling save. You love to see the creativity from a striker like that, who can try to find goals from anywhere out of any situation. Almost resembling the Flying Dutchman Robin van Persie goal, we'll call it the Flying Ohioan if that had gone in. So, Mario, you have a challenge this year. If you score a diving header, I will anoint you the Flying Ohioan. Estepona keeper settles the ball and looks to build out of the back. Ball is played long and rolls harmlessly out of bounds for Musa Sangre to reset with a goal kick. Into the final 10 minutes of the first half of a very hotly contested 1-1 game. Tackles flying at all ends, chances at all ends. A really great game of football, and we are glad you could join us for it on a absolutely beautiful Saturday night in Estepona. We have a comment from Yuri Rivera. Can't wait for Kemet Page to come in. Kemet is on the bench, and he is ready to come in at a moment's notice. I'm almost positive we will see him at halftime, as we do see some subs warming up right now. And I would expect wholesale changes coming at halftime for Ivan Moya's side. And Estepona long ball can only go out of bounds as CDAC look to put their foot on the game and see it out until halftime. Card on Bustamante looking for the chest of Conta. Appeals for a foul and a beautiful little sombrero flick. Wow, and great feet from number 11. Two great skill plays from Estepona as number 10 looks to spray the ball in behind, with Sangre quickly off his line to prevent the number 7 from getting in behind again. Goes quick, puts Eric Graham under a bit of pressure, but Graham, composed as ever, builds his way out of it. Oh, but the pass just goes too far. A bit of a miscommunication there between Bustamante and our number 18. Who is Dante Gilbert from Trinidad, as Graham recollects the ball, cycles to Sanger, and CDAC look to build again. Great touch from Maldonado, springs Silvio Jr. down the right side. That's what you love to see, a winger in a 1v1 position. Cuts inside dangerously to Conta. Ball back into Silvio Jr., and the linesman's got his flag up again. Wow, another close call, and we await from the director our live action replay, and I will bring it to you as soon as I have it, because wow, did that one look close again. We have another CDAC sub. Coming off is number 7, Lurla Hay, and coming on is number 20, who has escaped my team sheet right now, but I promise you I will get his name at halftime. But for now, we will call him our right winger, number 20. If anyone knows who this man is, please tell me so I can say his name during the commentary, and make sure you do not miss a second of it. Good pressure from Bustamante, forces a switch from Estepona. Number 7 cuts in, plays the number 2 in behind again. Still dangerous on the over. Very well cut out by Kelsio Santos. Ball is lost in the middle. Estepona look to transition. Ball is clipped to our coach, possibly, who he could have seen wearing red and gotten confused. Either way, we won't complain. Almunecar ball. Long ball down the line has gotten Almunecar City quite a few yards as we reach the final 5 minutes of the first half. Abumitri controlling the press, pointing out, very loud communicator. Great to see in a team, especially this one. You want to see the leaders begin to emerge at this early stage of the season. Even in this early stage of the preseason, you want to know who your captain's going to be. You want to figure out what players really want to step up and take leadership roles. And the vocalness of Abumitri really puts himself in good standing for a powerful role on this team. Ball is turned over and then quickly recovered by number 18, Dante Gilbert. And then given away and recovered from Muhammad Kante, who plays in Mario Abumitri. And I was in perfect line with that, and there was absolutely no way he was offsides. For what might be the 6th or 7th time in this half, the linesman has flagged for offsides, and probably the 5th or 6th, he's done it incorrectly. Wow, unlucky. Mario Abumitri was sprung in behind off a beautiful ball from Muhammad Kante, but the referee's flag spoils the party yet again. Wow, great feet in the middle to get away from Dante Gilbert, and then again from Jacob Hewitt. Number 28, some deft footwork, ball glued to his feet. But good recovery defending from our boys, always backing up one another, allows the ball only to be sprayed wide. Ricardo Bustamante won't let a ball like that beat him. Ball chopped inside, shielded by Hewitt into the path of Eric Graham, who clears for an Estepona throw. Estepona ball in behind to the number 3, squares it into the middle. Brilliant defending from number 4, Kelsio Santos, to clear the danger. Ball in behind, over the top of our defenders, beat the outside back, but couldn't beat Kelsio Santos in the middle, who clears for an Estepona corner. Good to see a lot of you. Good to see a lot of you in the comments share my sentiment. It was not a great offsides call, so thank you very much for supporting the commentator. You, just as me, had a perfect line on that, and you could see just as well as I could. He was nowhere near offsides. Looks like we have an Estepona sub coming up, and that will give me a chance to go through some more of the comments. We have a hashtag from Omar Karaki, Flying Ohioan. Well, I'd like to say I started that, but Omar, if you'd like to take credit for it and post it all over the internet and all over our social medias, you are more than welcome to. So you have the rights to the hashtag Flying Ohioan, and if he scores a goal, you better believe I will be posting that hashtag. Ball swung into the near post. Didn't seem to be an Estepona player attacking the ball. But the clearance from Mario Abumitri can only go out for another Estepona corner. Swung in again from Estepona, flicked on at the near post and cleared out for yet another corner. So set and repeat again. No, you are watching a live stream. We are not just pressing the rewind button. Your internet is fine. As the Estepona player swings in another corner, dealt with well by Sanger, punched down and cleared up the field. You can hear the commands from our players. Get up the pitch, get up the pitch. Let's get everybody out. Get the line as high as we can to prevent any counterattacks. Well done from Mario Abumitri, just cutting the play off. Mario Abumitri, the Flying Ohioan. Estepona looked to build, moving the ball from side to side. Shaped up a long ball, which just gets over the head of Bustamante, who recovers brilliantly well, showing a wonderful turn of pace. And Sanger can only helplessly watch as it goes out for yet another Estepona corner. If I was a betting man, and I'd put my money on this one going near post. So whoever's at the front post, Gerson Maldonado, Mario Abumitri, be ready, it's coming to you. As it goes a bit deeper this time into the center, flicked up and goes away harmlessly as we are into the last minute of the first half here in Estepona. Sangre receiving a bit of instruction from the bench, knowing there's only a minute left, has decided to go long, just so we can see out this half, try to prevent any last spell of pressure coming from Estepona. Good bit of play there from Jacob Hewitt, just preventing the Estepona player from getting a run forwards. And it gets slipped down the line. Great tackle from Maldonado, and wins his side a goal kick. Well done, Gerson Maldonado, as the referee blows for halftime. So we are 1-1 here in Estepona as the first 45 has commenced. A good goal from Estepona to begin within the first 10 minutes, but as Almunecar grew into the game, we managed to nick ourselves a goal about midway through the second half with Mohamed Konsa, the number 10 from Spain, scoring off a beautiful feed after a beautiful play from Mario Abumitri. Before we leave you for halftime, just a few more comments to go through. Chris Abumitri, great commentating. Thank you very much. Anita Bomitri, great commentator. Bravo. I am feeling the love here. Being it's Abumitri, I have a feeling it's from Ohio, which now has eclipsed New Jersey as my favorite state in the U.S. Omar Karaki, our Canadian. Respect to the commentator. You're killing it. Thank you very much, Omar. It's great to have you on the stream. And now, after having read through all the comments and making myself feel a little bit better, I will leave you for halftime, and we will see you again in 15 minutes.
What drama we have here! Allowed to play on, puts a shot away, it's another super goal!
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody. Pitch side. England have won this one 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks. Callum looking for Godfrey. Callum got Godfrey. It's Stephen Godfrey. He's at the goal. Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners of 2018.
Well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads.
Yeah, so we're in the UK. My first ever trip over to England, and I think it's been a success, to be honest. We're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Carroll Road. We brought the boys down here last night. They got to see a live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think it's gone as well as it could have. We have to review it now, and I mean you can always do better. But for a first hit out, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough. From the media guys to Juan Carlos, Ryan. Has been an absolute trooper. I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about. That it's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
The best thing probably about the academy is just being able to meet different footballers from around the world and play against the big teams that you wouldn't get to in Australia.
The coaches here are absolutely amazing. They help me in everything, teach me the movements, the run, the passes, what to do and what not to do, and to be honest, I've become such a better player since I've arrived.
If I had to describe football in one word, I would choose magical. It's just a sport that I couldn't describe how much it means to me, and everything revolves around it, and it's just all I have, and it's all I'm gonna have, and it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would say life, because I feel like my life moves around football, and it's just, I'm always watching football, I'm always playing football, and I always have it on my mind.
Probably a dream, God's given me the ability to play, so I'm enjoying it. I have to keep working hard, training, and I'll see where it takes me.
I play football because I love it. I just love playing. I love the game, especially Spanish football.
For me, it's my life. Yes, it's my life.
I think I have talent, but like I say, it's not enough for all players. Even if you have talent, you have to work next to training and do everything you can to be at the top level.
Basically just, if you want to make it, just go for it. Train hard, work hard, and don't give up.
Be able to adapt and change to things. Soccer is a very subjective sport, and it's all about the coach's mind and what they're trying to play, but it's really been a fantastic experience for me, and I would recommend you come try it out yourself.
Hello and welcome back to what has turned into a beautiful night here in Estepona, Spain. We are currently at 1-1 between the CD Almuñecar under-23 side and the Estepona B side. We do have one quick change to bring you at halftime as on comes number 14, Chris Borden. Looks like he is taking up position on the right wing as we will try to deduce who has come out. And we will tell you who has come out just as soon as we know. From a cursory examination of the field, the back line looks the same and the majority of the players look the same, but I'm sure subs will be on their way soon as Almunecar get us underway in an absolutely beautiful setting and an absolutely beautiful night here at FC Malaga City Academy. Tell you what, there is not many places in the world where you can get experience like this as Borden is quickly on the action down the right-hand side. As the ball is cleared by Estepona through the middle and closed down by Eric Graham and ultimately won back by Graham. Bit of miscommunication between him and Maldonado as Graham sells Musa short on a back pass. He's rounded by the number 19 whose touch is just too big and takes it wide. Eric Graham, bit unsighted, quickly throws his hands up in apology, but ultimately did not cost CDAC as Musa Sangra came out, made himself big, and the touch from the Estepona striker was just too big to make an impact. So let off there for CDAC, which would have been a disaster start to the first half, but the storm has been weathered as we remain level. Ball played into number 2, Maldonado cuts it out, and then Graham continues the job. Silvio Jr. looks to cut inside, loses out to the ever-dangerous number 7. Shot blocked, gets the ball back, cuts in on his dangerous left foot, but it is closed down again. Some brilliant defending there from the CDAC defenders and midfielders closing on the shot at every opportunity. Silvio Jr. reads the pass well, looks to spring Abumitri over the top. Ball is just behind him as Estepona regained possession. A bit of housekeeping from the first half as well. We have figured out that number 20 is Guilherme Dribode from Brazil. So we have sorted it. We now have officially all the names and all the numbers of every player that is on the pitch tonight. So well done to all the team. Well done to the staff behind the scenes who has helped me figure that out. Graham again played well into the midfield by Hewitt and gets shoved over as the referee blows for a foul. Well done by Jacob Hewitt there. We see your comments, Kyle Jakes. The stream is now back on. A bit of the technical demons just getting their way worked out in preseason, but we have been assured if the stream is not yet back, refresh your page and it will be back just as soon as you refresh. We apologize for the inconvenience, but that comes with the teething problems of being in a new stadium with new people, and we are all back and ready to do so. Kyle, thank you for letting us know. Much appreciated, and you are back enjoying the CDAC under 23 side. Kyle, thank you very much for your support, and thank you for helping us provide the best experience possible. Ball is cycled to the number 10 and sprayed wide. Number 2 shoots from range as Sangha turns and watches it fly over almost into the trees behind the goal. Early change here in the second half for Estepona as the number 26 looks to be coming on as number 7 walks off on the near side. Sangha with another long ball cut out by the new arrival, number 26. Estepona maintaining possession throughout the middle of the pitch. Looks to cycle it wide. Chris Borden, second half substitute, closes down, forces the ball horizontal. Ooh, good turn in the middle. Some good footwork again from the number 28, I believe that is, who showed off well in the first half. Looks to continue his good form. But the pass is too short for his teammate. Cut out well by Maldonado, who looks to spring Silvio Jr. down the line. Ball played behind to it. Incisive pass into the number 19. Estepona looking dangerous here, hovering around the top of the box. Picked up by the number 10, who is shoved off the ball by Silvio Jr. in a brilliant tackle. Number 2 drives down the right-hand side, squares up Maldonado, forces him infield to the 10, and well cleared out by Eric Graham. Good pressure from Estepona, but our defensive line has weathered that storm as well. Never really had a clear-cut chance for Estepona. All the passes have gone wide, horizontal, no real ball in behind and no real threat. Good communication there from Sangha to prevent the short corner from happening. As Estepona line up for the corner. 2 players maybe looking to go short, and short it does go indeed. 28 looks to cut down the line, well cut out by Gerson Maldonado, as the ball is just kept in on the line and then ultimately cleared by Hewitt. Good compact defending from Almunecar. This opponent poke and prod, looking for a way through. Ball's crossed into the box. Good header won by Bustamante on the far side. As the volley's lined up from range, cleared out by Jacob Hewitt. Good defending from Hewitt. Had to make that clearance as number 28 was poaching behind him. Good recognition from Hewitt to see the danger before it got to him. We have some more comments. Darrell Young, big up the number 18 Gilbert. That is Dante Gilbert from Trinidad. So Darrell, we see you. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for supporting Dante. We love to have you here. As the corner swung in, cleared by Abu Mitri only as far as the top of the box, and the resulting shot is blocked in front and into the hands of Sangha, who tries to go quick. We'll see what Silvio can do, but the ball just runs out of bounds. Stephen Brown from Yorkshire, England. Hi, Brownie. Let's have Jordan Brown back on. Well, Stephen, I hope Jordan Brown comes back on too. Had a brilliant first half, was an ever-present and very dangerous going forward, so we do indeed hope to see him back on. Commenting from Yorkshire, England, we see you all the way back in England. And as a little bit of a fact about the commentator, I used to live in Yorkshire, so I know the area. Great to have another Yorkshireman watching on. Great to see you. Great to hear from you. Thank you for supporting. Good feet from Sangha. Gets away from the defender. Well, confidently played out through the thirds. Very well done over there from Dante Gilbert. As number 20, Guilherme Dribode, is fouled in the middle of the park. The French shouting you here down there is assistant coach Charlie Malman, formerly of Paris Saint-Germain of League One, who is Yvan Moyes' assistant coach on team. Charlie shouting instructions to his goalkeeper Moussa Sangra. Charlie, an invaluable experience from our players to learn from. Great guy, great player, member of the CDAC senior team, who we will see him in action tomorrow on our live stream. So don't forget to tune in for that. That is at 8:30 Spanish time. So we hope to see you all back on the stream again. Good pressure from Silvio Jr. Looks to win the ball back. Forces Estepona to maintain possession. Long ball down the line, not troubling Eric Graham, who stands his ground very, very well. Ball is cleared forward to Mohamed Kanta. Silvio Jr. looks to play in the middle. Good pressure from Djibouti, forcing the ball all the way back. And a bit of a formation change. Looks like number 18, Dante Gilbert, has dropped into center back as long ball goes over the top. Sangra off his line, clears convincingly. Well done. Well over the midfield line, looking for Borden. As Bustamante picks it up, as Mario Abumitri begins his press. Ball big clear from Estepona, but can only find the seats. Goes about 2 or 3 rows deep into the bleachers. And my guess is Ricardo Bustamante will not want to hop that fence as a ball comes from the sideline. So a bit of a slow start here from the CDAC boys. They've been under a decent amount of pressure, but we look to get a foothold in the game. We do have a substitution coming. Coming off is number 17, Silvio Jr., and coming on is number 23. I believe that's Ben Templeton from Scotland. So good shift from Silvio Jr., about 55 to 60 minutes. Good shift, good run out, and now let's see what Ben Templeton can do. Good little interplay between Hewitt and Abumitri. Ball swung into the middle of Templeton, almost with his first touch. Volley from top of the box, just over the bar from Guilherme Djibouti. Wow, what an effort that was. Ball squirted out to him, top of the box, and set up perfectly for a first-time volley. And he needed no second invitation to absolutely lace his foot through it. Fortunately for him, ball just went over the bar, but a good chance for CDAC as we look to build into the second half. Maldonado carries dangerously, slips the ball wide to Borden. Borden 1 versus 1 on the outside, looks to take on his man. Retreats, looking for support, tries to find Hewitt, but the ball's cut out, and Estepona on the break here. Long ball in behind is ultimately, wow, won by the Estepona player as Gilbert's off the ball. Played in the middle, but cut out well by Sangra. I have to give credit to the Estepona striker there. Managed to get the better of Dante Gilbert, but Sangra backing up well, came out aggressively off his line to claim the cross. Big switch, almost cut out by Borden, who was just the wrong side of the number 6. Shot from distance for Estepona. Ooh! Looks like tipped just over the bar by Moussa Sangra. Wow. 30-yard strike from the Estepona player. Sangra saw it all the way, handled it over the bar. Well done. Save he should make, but a save he still had to make. Very good touch over the bar. Keeps the scores level. Corner for Estepona, some organization being made, some changes being made. Ball swung in again to that dangerous near post area. Blocks on the line by Maldonado in the box, and a brilliant sliding tackle. Wow. What a tackle that was. As soon as he gets up, I will tell you who it is. That is number 10, Mohamed Kanta, the goal scorer, putting in a massive contribution on the defensive end to block that shot and stop what could have been a certain goal. What a tackle from Mohamed Kanta to keep the scores level. Ball swung into that near post again. It seems to be one of the areas Estepona is targeting. Comes back out and deflected off Mario Abumitri for yet another Estepona corner. these are one of those times where I wish I had a statistician next to me, because we may be close to breaking the record for corners in a preseason friendly in a game between Estepona B and CD Almuñecar City under 23s, because we have to be near double digits at this point and probably over. Ball swung into that near post area again dangerously, and this time it's turned in by the Estepona player. After so many corners, the dam was due to break. Ball was swung in dangerously into the near post area, appeared to be flicked on, and then turned in by the Estepona player. Tough break for our boys who defended valiantly off set pieces up until that time, but it's a learning experience for them. I'm sure this gives us plenty. We'll analyze the film, we'll go back and look at it and make sure it doesn't happen again. We do have a sub coming on. Coming on is number 8. That is Daniel Hygiene, another Brazilian. And coming off is, looks like number 10, Mohamed Conta. A good performance from Mohamed Conta with a goal and a goal-saving challenge, both to his name. Good performance from him to get a few minutes under his belt. And on comes the Brazilian Daniel Hygiene. Good tackle by Ben Templeton, forcing Estepona back into their own half. Chased down by Mario Abumitri. Long ball comes, cut out well by Gerson Maldonado, who finds the feet of number 20, Guilherme Dribode. Eric Graham looks to play in behind to Templeton. Ball is recollected by that Brazilian Dribode. Some good touches him in the middle. Been sound so far since coming on. Good impressions started so far in the second half. Interplay by Hewitt broken up as Estepona looked to come back at us. Quick 15 minutes have gone by here in the second half as we approach the final 30 minutes of the game. Patient build-up play for Estepona here, looking to just move our players around, find some of those pockets, but our defensive line holding firm so far. Ball finds the number 14 in the middle, looks to shoot, does so, blocked very well by number 18, Dante Gilbert. Bit of pinball right now, a lot of bodies as the ref blows for a foul. I believe that was a hold on number 20, Guillermo Dribode. Yes, it was. Just had a bit of the player from behind and gives away a free kick in a dangerous area for Estepona. Sangre sets up his wall again. We did concede direct off a free kick in the first half, so I'm sure Sangre will want to be improving on this attempt. But again, it's a very tough angle with a right footer and a left footer lining up over it. One runs over the ball, another one hit straight into the wall. So well done, good organization on the wall as Hewitt plays it brilliantly and manages to earn a throw for his side. Maldonado takes the throw as Abumitri looks to work his body into between the two Estepona players, forces a long ball. Good tackle from Ricardo Bustamante into Dribode, who looks to maintain possession, but loses out to a double team of Estepona players. Some physical play in the middle as number 10 looks to drive clear, shoots again from range. Ooh, and that, from this angle, looked quite close, but it looked like Sangre had it covered from where we were, as Almunecar will make another sub. Coming on is number 19, Christian Odebrecht, and coming off is number 22, our flying Ohioan, Mario Abumitru, who had a fantastic performance today, really put himself about. Great play, great hold-up play. Great assist for his goal. Good performance from Mario Abumitri. About 65 to 70 minutes in his legs. His second game in Spain. And the Flying Ohioan comes off. With another assist to his name early in this preseason. Sangre long ball into the head of Maldonado. And the first touch from Odebrecht is a good one, as Templeton looks to break in behind here. 1 versus 1, few step overs, few fancy feet, looks to slip in number 8 onto the far side. That was Daniel Hajin, but he has flagged for offside. And as much as I hate to admit it, he looked offside from here. Estepona builds again. Ball into the right-hand side and slip down into the channel. Cut back inside, a lovely reverse ball. Ah, but what a tackle that is from Eric Graham, cleaning up in the back. Well read the play, was there first. Very good tackle. And now there is yet another corner for Estepona. Yeah, that's it. 2 set pieces tonight so far conceded for CDAC, looking to prevent a third right now. Definitely an area we're going to need to improve later in the season. Ball swung in, well dealt with from Sangre on the line. Punch clear, but not fully cleared by Bustamante. Back in, Sangre is well off his line as he quickly retreats as the ball goes wide. Bit of a break in play as Estepona recollect the ball and then get us back underway. Swung into the top of the box, recollected. Closed down well by Eric Graham, who was on him in a flash. Some good footwork from the team. Turns, and wow, a shot with a whole lot of movement on almost full Sangre, but he manages to stick out his trailing leg and deflect it wide. Powerful shot there. You could see the rotation of the ball. You'll see it on the replay. Came out to in on him, but he managed to keep his trailing leg out and make the save. As a result, as the play results in yet another Estepona corner. As we wait for the corner to be taken, we've got some love in the chat for Daniel Higino, both supporting from Brazil. We are glad to have you on the chat. We are glad to see you. Thank you for supporting. Corner played short. Left foot ball swung into the box. Sangre coming out. Just misses it, but cleared by number 18, Dante Gilbert. Estepona look increasingly dangerous from set pieces. Our boys have really got to band together there, prevent any more chances coming in. Estepona seems to be content slowing the game down here. They've started walking to take a lot of their set pieces and a lot of their throw-ins, and that comes with being up. Estepona player cuts through a few members of the midfield and is ultimately fouled, leading to a free kick from about 25 yards. Wise play from the veteran there, Jacob Hewitt, standing in front of the ball to prevent Estepona from going quickly. Of course, a member of our under-19 teams last year who has made the jump into the senior ranks for this coming season. Two over the ball for Estepona. One steps over. Second one chips it back post. Ooh, looking for the run on the back post, but well marshaled, well covered by Musa Sangre, as he knew where the ball was, he knew where his goal was, and was not concerned. Ball goes long into the feet of Gerson Maldonado, whose first time pass is just misplaced to Ben Templeton. Estepona keep the ball as our back line is herded further and further up the pitch, looking to close down those spaces in between our lines. Long ball only as far as the head of Maldonado, and he heads it out. Poor number 21, Kemet Page, has been standing on the sideline now for about 10 minutes looking for an opportunity to get subbed in, but he can just not seem to get a throw-in or a free kick for Almunecar to get him into the game. But as the commentator curse goes, here is his chance. With the coaches shouting at the ref for a sub, the ref is choosing. That call has fallen on deaf ears, as Page is still not allowed to go in, and a foul is committed on Estepona. And now the ref has heeded the calls for a substitution, as number 21, Kemet Page, can finally enter the action, coming on for number 25, Jacob Hewitt. Jacob Hewitt, who played 90 minutes earlier in the week for the under-19 side in Estepona. It's got about has probably got about a 30-minute run out tonight, and Kemet Page comes on in that number 6 role. Kemet Page from Atlanta, Georgia, was on the camera for the first game. So if you watch the first game today, you already know Kemet, and you know how good he is behind the camera, and now you will get to see how good he is on the pitch. Some play around the back results in an Estepona throw-in. Number 28 cuts dangerously inside onto the foot, takes a strike, and good save again from Sangra. A lot of shots coming in from distance, and Sangra's handling them well as that one's parried down to his left and away for yet another Estepona corner. Seeing a lot of love on the chat for Daniel Higino, Ana Lucia Nunez Higino, with a lot of emojis, some Brazilian flags, some love hearts, some thumbs up, and some clapping. We are happy to see you on the chat, and thank you for supporting Daniel. And also Stephen Brown, come on Kemet, all the way from England. Great to have your support all the way from England. We look forward to maybe seeing you out here one day. So all the support to Kemet Page, we see you and we thank you. Ball bounced around, looking to break in behind. Borden is sprung down the right-hand side, looks to cut in, and does well enough to earn his side a corner. Well done, Chris Borden. Seems a while since we've been on the attack, but a long ball into Borden. He gets a positive outcome for our side as we can get our line up and we can get our big center backs up and see if we can find an equalizing goal. CDAC pours man forward here as we approach the last 20 minutes, looking to find that equalizer. Ball floated into the box around the back post area. No one pressures, falling out as far as number 8. Takes a shot, which is blocked out wide. As the Estepona player goes into the corner. And scrum for the ball. Referee gives a corner. Well done, ref. We love that call. That was number 8, Daniel Higino from Brazil, who's getting a lot of love in the comments and is doing very well to earn his side a corner right there. Looks to go short into the feet of Jerson Maldonado, who swings a dangerous ball into the back post. Kept in brilliantly. Kept in brilliantly by Dante Gilbert. And then recycled from Chris Borden all the way back into the feet of Eric Graham. Wow, tricked the commentator there. Thought that ball had gone straight out, but Dante Gilbert did brilliantly to keep it in and play that ball back across. Unfortunately, just could not fall to one of our players. More interplay from Estepona as the ball is switched out wide. Musa Sangra organizing his box, telling his defenders, I've got this, back away, let's keep possession, let's get the ball at my feet. Love a goalkeeper that always wants the ball at his feet as he looks to go long into Ben Templeton, who just gets cut off as Estepona regained possession again. Big switch from number 28 as we can go through some comments. Alana Nalu, is Mario going back in? Elena, I am not too sure. That would be a question for the coaching staff. I can only tell you as much as I can see from up here. So as soon as we see that number 22 on the line, I will let you know. But as of now, he does not appear to be warming up. But I promise the second he goes out for a warm-up, I will tell you. A foul on Estepona leads to a free kick for CDAC and 2 more subs. We have number 7, Lerlahe, coming back in for number 20, Guillerme Dribode. And we have number 4, Kelsio Santos, coming off on the far side of the pitch is number 18, Dante Gilbert. We have some love in the chat for number 15, Jerson Maldonado. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting Jerson. It's great to see you in the comments. It's great to see you in the chat. And big shout out to number 15, Jerson Maldonado, who we see right now taking the throw in. Some good pressure from Almunecar. Unluckily breaks for Estepona. And what a tackle that is from Eric Graham. From up here, you could see him coming from a mile away. And with that speed and with that power, what a tackle that was to control his body. Perfectly timed. Ball goes out for an Estepona throw. Ball is thrown in, recovered from Maldonado, who drives confidently before switching the ball out to Ricardo Bustamante, who looks for that long ball again to Borden, who's been a threat down that right-hand side if we can find him in behind. Ball goes back to the keeper, but he doesn't stop his pressure. Ooh, and the pass just manages to beat him as Estepona retained possession. Almunecar line pressing a little bit higher here as the game enters its later stages, looking maybe to find that equalizer that can give us a positive result. Maldonado back forward. The ball can only be found its way back to Estepona, but Lerlahe wins the ball back, and there's number 8, Daniel Higino, who gets fouled quite unceremoniously. Tripped to the turf, got the pass out of his feet, and was clipped right after the play. But he's up, he's fine, he's ready for the next one. Ball played short into Maldonado as Santos cycles all the way back to Samara. Some good intricate footwork there from both Maldonado and Santos get themselves out of a potentially sticky situation. Eric Graham looks to go long, finds the feet of Odebrecht, the number 19 Brazilian. Needs some hold-up play from him. Just got to keep that ball, got to find it into his feet, into his chest. A big body out there. Any chance he can get to hold up the ball would be huge for us to get our line up the pitch. Ball sprayed back over the top. Maldonado closing down in the corner. Stands up really well, wins the first challenge and the second. For a ball find its way to Ben Templeton, who earns CDAC a throw. Good play from both Maldonado and Templeton. Ball headed in. Lerlahe sets it well for Maldonado. Looks to build up field, but it's cut out from Estepona, who cycle all the way back through their keeper and look to build again. Ball in behind Maldonado. Sanger coming off his line aggressively and misses the ball, but also misses the man, and it's a goal kick. There was no touch on the way through. Ball is straight out from the long ball. So Sanger will call it purposeful. Missed everything as the ball ran harmlessly out of bounds. Sanger with that chip ball that he loves so much onto the wing. That time it goes out for an Almunecar throw. Daniel Higino fighting hard down the side, the Brazilian. Ultimately becomes an Estepona throw. Santos with a tackle. Seems to have gotten a bit of the player who's gone down with an almighty shout. We certainly hope he's okay as Santos goes to pick him up. Looks like he got the ball and managed to catch a bit of the player on the way, but the number 9 is up, pleading his case to the referee. Referee, not interested, points for a throw-in. Ball thrown in and then turned straight back over from Estepona. We've got some comments to throw to T-Lem. Eric, I see you working. Thank you for your support of Eric. Eric Graham, our center back from Atlanta, Georgia, having a really good game with some really good tackles tonight. So yes, he is indeed working, and we see you seeing him working. So thank you for your support. It's great to have you on the stream, and we hope you're here all season to watch every match you can of Eric Graham's. A free kick from Estepona, played short as Coach Ivan Moya is urging his troops forward. Daniel Higino looks to close down the ball carrier. Played into the middle, and there's Kemet Page working hard diligently across the middle. Big switch to play as he gets the better of Bustamante, drives inside dangerously onto the right foot, but well stood up by Kemet Page, gets in the tackle, wins the ball. Some good feet from Maldonado. Good touch from Eugenio. Looks to spray, and Odebrecht in behind. Oh, but the linesman flags goes up once again. Looks like it could have been a post play, but from my vantage point, looked like Odebrecht had just drifted offside, needed that pass play just a second earlier, and he would have been in behind. But good interplay, well done from Maldonado, and a good touch from Eugenio. Oh, as Estepona looked to counter Cleggy, but the referee clearly not happy from where the ball is taken from. And that, although a lot of the football purists don't like it, is why you stand in front of the ball and prevent them from going short like that. Because as you noticed, we didn't have anyone in front of the ball, and if the referee had been happy with everything, their player was in behind. So that's why, as annoying as it is, and as much as it chops up the game, standing in front of the ball is a must to prevent quick counterattacks like that. Long ball, good, unlucky back heel from Maldonado, can only find the feet of the number 9 for Estepona. Cuts inside, but he's hassled and harried by 3 players, and he ultimately pulls down number 21, Kemet Page, who earns a free kick for Almunecar. Zach here from Brazil, cheering for Guilherme Tripode, number 20 from the white team. Zach, we see you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting Guilherme. We are loving having you on the stream, and it is great to hear from you. Christian Lopez, let's go. Kemet and Eric, go off. Christian, I can only imagine you may be from Atlanta, Georgia, because that's where both Eric and Kemet are from. So, Christian, thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting Eric and Kemet. We hope to see you on all the streams this year, as Estepona, for once, are caught offsides. Santos into the feet of Lerlahe. Does well to keep the ball, and a clip ball by Eric Graham just too far over the head for Maldonado. Touch in field, cut out well again by Maldonado. He's got a lot of those interceptions today. It's a name we're calling a lot. A lot of good touches, a lot of good interceptions. Well played, Gerson Maldonado, number 15 from Peru. A good tackle from number 9 forces Almunecar all the way back into their own half. Sangra collects and plays the ball into the feet of Graham as CDAC look to build once again. Graham sees something he likes, finds the run of Ben Templeton behind, brings it down with a deft touch and plays the ball in behind for Gerson Maldonado. Maldonado drives confidently into the box, looks to square, but can only find the stomach of the keeper. Unlucky for Maldonado, who went with the outside of his boot, but only found the waiting body of the keeper. Well done from the keeper to come out and close the angle. Ben Templeton goes to win the ball back and is whistled for a very soft foul. Wow. The linesman, fresh off his offsides calls from the first half, whistles for a very quick foul. As Templeton, as is taught, stands right in front of the ball and forces the ball to go backwards on the free kick instead of forwards. Daniel Higeno working very, very hard trying to win the ball back. And must have stepped on the feet of number 2. Some good pressure from Daniel. Almost got away with that challenge and almost got away with the ball. Estepona get us back underway quickly as we approach the final 10 minutes of the game. As we enter the last 5 minutes of the game, correction. As the coaches are urging their players forward, looking for that equalizer. Estepona break down the left-hand side, close down, and brilliant tackle from Ricardo Bustamante. Well done. Isolated 1v1 on the far side. Put in a great tackle. All the coaches you can hear screaming, that is the staff. That is Ivan Moya and staff with head coach Ivan Moya, assistant coach Charlie Malman, and goalkeeper coach Will Smith, the Australian, who's been drafted in to really help out the goalkeepers here, both Musa Sangre and Kemet Page. Will Smith's been doing a great job with both of them, working with them all the time. As Estepona score. Wow, where did that come from? Might have fooled the commentator, but hopefully it didn't fool the cameraman, so we can see that again. Looks like a throw-in was taken quickly down the side as the ball found its way into the middle. And another one of those outside of the foot flicked-in finishes gets the better of Sangre down to his right-hand side. And just like that, CDAC find themselves 3-1 down with about 5 minutes remaining. That's what happens when you switch off in Spain. These teams can punish you very, very quickly. It's a good lesson for the boys to learn at this early stage of the season. You can't switch off or else you will be punished. Looks like one final change for Almunecar as number 29, Yeezy Williams from Bermuda, comes on, and off comes number 14, Chris Borden, walking off on the far side. Yeezy, a member of the CDAC setup last year, back for another round in one of the best academies in the world, one of the best places to play in sunny Spain, playing 10 months a year with world-class coaching. Yeezy just had to have another go at it. So Yeezy, welcome back. It's great to see you again, and we hope you have a great year. Referee whistles for a handball as Santos looks to get the team moving back up the pitch. And while we have a bit of a break in play, I would like to send another shout out to one person on the cameras who we know and one new person. We'd like to send a shout out to Mark Bridle, who's working very hard on the close shot and the wide shot you see now, as Harry, whose last name I apologize for not knowing, as the referee blows for a stoppage, even though Ben Templeton finished confidently into the bottom left corner. Referee was not happy with something about that play. He seems to be in intense discussion with the number 9 right now. Not sure about what, as he calls for the free kick to be retaken. I would have taken the goal, but I suppose we have to settle for a retaken free kick. Could have been something as number 9 was too close when the ball was taken and it hit off him, so the referee was warning him to back up, but could have been an advantage played as the number 26 is sprung in behind for Estepona, gets the wrong side of Maldonado, and ball ends up going wide. Good recovery defending from Maldonado to force the corner. Well, before I was interrupted by the referee, we were sending shout-outs to our camera people and our staff behind the scenes who make these games happen. So Mark, Harry, and Tom behind the scenes in England, thank you very much. Massive shout-out to them, because without them, we would not be able to bring this game to you, and we would not be able to see it live. So thank you to them, and thank you all for watching. As Estepona line up for yet another corner. Swung into the near post, flicked on, ooh, and just misses beyond the back post. Wow, good flick at the near post by the center back as he runs back. But fortunately for him, no one at the back post. Sangre looks to go long, but can only find the left back. Was looking for Williams in the channel there. Would have been a good ball in behind, because as we know, the pace of Yeezy is really second to none. Some good pressure from Daniel Gino. Forces the ball backwards as Estepona build into the last few minutes. Good pressure again, and there's that man Higeno pressing really high. Odebrecht looks to seize on the opportunity, but the ball's cleared. Only as far as the feet of the number 9, Kelsio Santos hassling and Harry right behind, and gets whistled for a foul. Wow, referee. Unlucky from Santos. The Angolan center back really had his hands out wide, no push in the back. Well, the ref has seen an infraction, decided he didn't like it, and blown for the foul. Anita Bomitri wishing all the players a great and safe year. Anita, thank you. We hope to bring you loads of games from this side this year and games throughout the academy. We've got our own dedicated camera, so every possible game we can get to, and we can stream. We will do just that. We hope to bring you as much content of Mario and his team as we can, and as much content from around the academy as we can. So we need to thank you for the best wishes. I'm sure the team will heed them and hopefully have a very, very successful season this year. Last minute, quick ball. CDAC learned from the last one. Everyone was fully marked in the middle. As the long ball is cleared back into CDAC territory. Played out wide. The player cuts inside, jumps over one tackle, jumps over two, sets it back. Just a case of a bit too much going on. As number 2 recollects, hits it off the face of Eric Graham. I'll call it a block because that was a great block. And Almunecar looked to clear. Ball played in behind for Oderbrecht. Short back pass. Can he get there? Ooh, just in front of the keeper as keeper clears long. Good feet from Ricardo Bustamante there to create that chance. Eric Graham, fresh off his great block. And, oh, Lirla, hey, definitely was fouled, but the ref's happy to carry on. But the ESTEPONA player can only carry as far as the touchline. Maldonado, who's gotten a full 90-minute shift in tonight, played very, very well. Some good interceptions, some good tackles. As the ref blows his whistle for full time. And that brings to a close a 3-1 ESTEPONA victory over our CD Almuñecar under-23 side. But loads of positives to take for our boys. And as this is only a preseason game, the result does not matter. There are no implications in terms of points, in terms of goal difference, in terms of the table. There are no implications. This was to get the players another fresh run out, another time on the pitch, and some more minutes under their belt. Well played to all the boys tonight, as said by Stephen Brown, who says exactly that. Well played, boys. So Stephen and everyone in the comments, thank you very, very much for tuning in. Thank you very, very much for watching. Thank you for allowing me the pleasure to commentate on this match tonight, and thank you for all the interaction, as it gave me something to do other than watch all these boys play football. So as we see the players walking off the pitch, a hard-fought game, plenty to learn from, plenty of experiences to take, and plenty of things that we can improve upon. We will be back here at CheersMate Productions and FC Malaga City within the coming weeks. We'll actually see you tomorrow night. I've forgotten that we do have the CDAC seniors in their Andalusian Cup game against QR Vega, which will be brought to you from 8:30 Spanish time. And 8:30 Spanish time means it's 7:30 in English time, which means it's 2:30 on the east coast of the United States, and that is as far as my brain will function right now. So if you're on the west coast of the United States, just keep on going backwards, and I'm sure you'll stumble upon it at some point. But for now, we say goodnight to you from a lovely ESTEPONA. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you soon.
What drama we have here! Allowed to play on, puts a shot away, and it's just another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody, pitch side. England have won this one 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks. Callum looking for Godfrey. Callum got Godfrey. It's Stephen Godfrey. He's at the goal. Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners, the 2018
Boys, well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads.